What is up, guys and girls, and welcome back to another health and fitness update video. It's Easter Sunday and I'm going to eat a hell of a lot of chocolate. Well, no, I'm not going to eat a hell of a lot, but I'm going to eat some chocolate because I have completed Lent. I have successfully done it, it's well over 40 days. I don't know why it's called, they say 40 days or 40 nights, because it's like 46, 47 days or something like that, that you have to go without, because it's basically from, I can't even remember the date, 26th of February or something stupid like that, all the way through to Easter. So that is how long it's been. And I've not had any chocolate. I'm so looking forward to having some after this video. I'm going to go and get some breakfast, and I'm going to have a little bit of chocolate. I might even have some chocolate breakfast. I might have some chocolate hoops or something. I don't know. But today is going to be a bit of a binge day. Although I say that, it probably shouldn't be, because I weighed in this morning. I'm down from 11 stone 3.9 pounds to 11 stone 1.4 pounds. So I've lost 2.5 pounds. So I'm not going to go mad. I'm really happy with that loss, and I don't really want to be up in it again. I'm eating properly. I have been eating properly, as well as not eating the chocolate. So that's obviously an important thing. Body fat wise, I've gone from 18.5% body fat down to 17.9% body fat. That's like 6% body fat, 0.6%, not 6%, sorry, 0.6% body fat that I've lost. And it's been a while since I've been below 18%, so I don't want to up that again. I want to try and continue that, which is where I'm going to come into my runs now. So I've not really ran as much. I mean, I've done big runs, but I've not run every day. In fact, last week I've only run 2 days. I ran on Monday and I ran on Wednesday. They were impressive runs, but they were big runs. I did just under 12 miles on Monday, and I did just over 13 miles on Wednesday. So big runs, potentially 4 days worth of exercise within 2 days. So I'm not that annoyed at it. I have obviously lost weight and all that, so it's all good. I'm not going to try and put that on. Next week I'm going to try and do the same, although next week is my last week off work. I'm back in work on the 20th of this month, and I don't know what's going to happen, because the lockdown's still in place, and I don't know. We've got kids who come from all over the country who go to our school and stay residential, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. Hopefully I'll still be able to fit these runs in somewhere along the lines, because I can't see me doing decent amount of running while I'm in work. So there's that. Resistance bands. Because of the lockdown, because of the lack of gym, I have ordered some resistance bands from Amazon. And you know when you order something from Amazon and it says like the date, and you're like, that's all right. Oh, I don't mind waiting a week for it. Yeah, and I did that, and it turns out that I didn't have to wait a week. I have to wait a bloody month. So more than a month, actually. It's about 6 weeks, because I ordered it about a week ago, and it's not due to arrive until between the 13th and the 22nd of May. The lockdown will probably be... The gyms will be open by then. So what the frick am I supposed to do up until then? I don't know. But that's an update that I've got. I plan to do some resistance band exercises and film them once I get them, just to show people what I'm doing and things like that. So there is that. I'm quite new to resistance bands as well. I mean, I've been going to the gym. I've not really done too many resistance band exercises, so I'm going to learn them. I'm going to show people how to do them on my channel, and hopefully they'll help people out, and hopefully people can watch it and go, you're doing that wrong. This is how you do it, and then they can teach me as well. So I teach people, people teach me. We all become learned. Is that the right word? Learned? Yeah, I think it is. So yes, that's where we're at with the weight loss. That's where we're at with the runs, and that's where we're at with the resistance bands, and also that's where I'm going to be at with work. So yeah, back on the 20th. I'm looking forward to it, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. I like my job. I don't hate my job. I work in a school for blind kids and other sensory needs, and it's a fun job. I've had a lot worse jobs, and I'm very grateful for the job I do now. So I'm not going to pretend to be like gutted that I'm going back, because I have missed it. I've missed the people there, and it's pretty a pretty good job to have. So I'm not gonna moan. I do want to touch on the fact that I have been looking at. I've mentioned before I started a personal training certificate, my level 3, and it was an intense. I think it was 8 weeks or 10 weeks at a gym that I was going to at the time, and basically what had happened is a series of unfortunate events. I mentioned this before, so I'm gonna talk about that a little bit now. I'd gone to this gym when I'd signed up, and after a couple of weeks of me going, I got talking to this guy there, and he said, "Are you interested in being a personal trainer? Is it something you'd want to do?" And I was like, "Well, to be fair, I don't really know what I'm doing myself, so it'd be good to go on a course and learn myself, and then maybe at the end of it I can make some money out of it and go and work in a gym as well." At this point, I wasn't already working in a school, so that was, I was working in Subway. So personal trainer from making sandwiches is a massive step up. I don't particularly want to be a personal trainer now so much, although I do want to learn a lot more about personal training, and it's always good to have something like that on the cards for if things do go tits up. So I am planning on going back to college next year to get my level 2 gym or fitness instructor certificate, and hopefully I can move on from that to my level 3 with the reps accreditation. So yeah, back to the doing the course. So basically, I was doing it for about 3 or 4 weeks. I was doing it for, and I didn't go 1 week because I went down south, because that's where I'm from. I went down south. I'm living up north at the minute. I'm living near Liverpool, and my family are all from Kent down south. I went down south for a week, and I missed one of the weeks. I'd come back, and we had this really, really bad rain, storms, and basically it basically flooded. The whole gym flooded. It was like one of them tin gyms, the ones that big tin buildings, and it was that bad that actually my house flooded as well. So I remember leaving the gym. I'd gotten down there. It was pissing down with rain. I'd gone down there, and obviously they turned us away, and they said, it's not safe in there at the minute. It's the roof's leaking and it's all over the place. So I had to go home, and I went home. And by the time I got home, my back garden would be like a tank, a water tank. So we'd have steps going down. There's nowhere for the water to travel apart from into our little drain. But the rain, it was honestly like so much rain in about 20 minutes. It literally just all came down at once, and it filled my back garden up. It was only one of them old, concrete yards in like a small L shape around the house, with some steps going up into an alley. And it filled it up to my windowsill. And it got to the point where nothing was going down the drain. All the drains around me were blocked. It was literally just filling up the garden. And it got that bad that I actually had to open the back door, because it was coming in underneath the back door anyway. I had to open the back door and let the water come in, and it literally went all through the house and out of the front door. So I told my wife, open the front door, and we'll let the water through, get it out in, and get it out straight away, because it's coming in anyway. We might as well. So I did that. It was already all up in the way it comes through your bath and all that, so we had all mud and crap from there, and it basically just totaled the house, to be fair. Luckily it was rented, and we moved out soon after that. There's a little bit of a horror story there, but I'm not going to go into it because it's not related to this. But the point is it got really bad, and we moved out of there, and we'd found out there and then that this happened in this at the bottom, because we lived at like this bottom of this valley bit, and our neighbours were like an elderly couple who had lived there for like 40-50 years, and they were saying like this happens every few years, like it happens every few years. So we didn't know that when we moved in, so safe to say we moved out pretty sharpish. So then it closed the gym for another week. So that was 2 weeks I missed of the course, which was only like an 8-week course or something like that. And that was the 5th week. And then I went back the next week, and it was on. And so I went there and did that. And then the week after I went to go back, and something had happened with the people doing the course, and the people who owned the gym, and they basically had, I don't know if they'd had a falling out or whatever, but I spoke to the guy and he said, I'll get in touch with you, I'll let you know how it goes, and I'll keep you updated as to when we're going to continue. And he pretty much didn't. I messaged him a couple of times over the next couple of weeks. He offered me to go to Preston, which is, it's not that far, but I'm not going there when I'm paying for the course anyway. So it just sort of disappeared in the end. He doesn't work for him anymore, and it just went a bit tits up. I've got all the information pack and all that still, so I've got a lot of stuff to look at. But it would have been nice to complete the course, and that's what I meant last week or the week before when I said it was something that I couldn't really help. It was out of my hands. I couldn't do anything about it, but it is something I really want to do, and I will go back and do. Like I said, I want to sort of go back to college maybe next year and get my level 2, which you need before you move on to your level 3, and then you need your reps accreditation to obviously be a personal trainer. So they're things I want to do alongside my career in teaching that I'm hoping to go into, which I really enjoy and I want to keep doing. So, but also if it does go tits up, I can always go and be a personal trainer, and that's another reason why I'm doing this, because it's sort of experience, isn't it? I'm getting a little bit of experience and a feel for what I'm doing, and yeah, so that's basically where I'm at the moment. I did want to talk to you a little bit about sleep. Obviously, last week I spoke about water intake, hydration, and how important hydration is when you're losing weight or putting on weight, when you're trying to, do anything with your body, even if you've got headaches and stuff like that. I hope that helped a few people, because to be fair, I'm quite shocked and surprised that a lot of people don't actually realise that if you've got a bit of a headache, just drink a bit of water. And it usually helps. The amount of people I say that go, don't be silly. But it's not as common knowledge as you would think, or as I would think. But yeah, so this week I'm going to just touch on and mention a little bit about sleep, because obviously your diet is important, being hydrated is important, but the next main important thing is sleep. So if you're not giving your body enough time to rest and relax, you're not going to see results anyway, like whether you're losing weight or bulking up, because if you're not sleeping, your body is not mending, it's not fixing. When you sleep, that is when your body is at work fixing and building and, getting rid of all the toxins and all that sort of stuff. It really, really is an important time when you're trying to, especially if you're trying to build, because you can go to the gym every day, you can drink your protein every day, but if you're only getting 3 or 4 hours sleep a night, you're not going to see as much as you want to see. You're probably going to feel a bit disheartened, because you're going to be doing all that work, putting all that work in, and purely because you're not sleeping enough, you're not going to see the results you want to see. So the sleep is so important, basically. The good news is you don't need to stay up and watch the TV show that you love anymore, because most TV sets or Sky boxes or Virgin boxes or whatever you watch your entertainment on, you can record on now. So don't do it. I mean, once a week probably isn't going to make much difference. If you stay up once and watch a film with a wife or whatever, that's a different matter. But it is really tough. You need at least 7 hours sleep. 7 to 9 hours sleep, I'd say, is optimal for when you're trying to bulk up. It gives your body, your mind and everything time to repair itself. It gives your muscles time to grow. And it is basically that important. So you've got, obviously, your diet and hydration, which sort of come into one. You've got your gym, your workouts. You obviously got to be working out at a decent weight. And then you've got your sleep. So there's kind of 4 things, I guess. So diet, hydration, nutrition, and sleep. They're the main 4 things that you really, really need to take care of if you're going to look to build muscle or lose weight or any of that. Because without them 4 things, there's nothing to build on. Like you're literally not going to get any results. Well, you'll get some, obviously, but it's not going to be optimal at all. So guys, make sure you're getting your 7 to 8 hours sleep. 9 hours is tough. You know, sometimes if you have to get up early for work or you finish work late, obviously it's going to be a bit tougher to get the 9 hours in, but that's why they say 8 hours, because it's optimal between 7 and 9 hours. So make sure you're getting at least 7 hours sleep, guys. It's really, really important to your goals, and if you want to reach them, that is one of the things you really need to do. Like I said, nutrition, hydration, sleep, and working out. They're the 4 most important things. They rule your life now. They're the things that you need to make sure are in order to make your goals work. So with that being said, guys, that's about all we've got time for today. So I hope that you found this video helpful, entertaining, informative. If you've enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads, and I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks, guys. Peace out.